All right, for those of you that have been keeping up with the news tonight, a lot of people have been talking about guard dragons and basically how our friend, the water ib, was basically transitioned or transformed into a guard dragon. So this is the new Guarddragon archetype, and it's basically just Imduk's entire crew getting terraformed into, well, dragons. So first off, we have Garmadis, the Guarddragon. So Earth Dragon, of course, 16, 1000. You can only use each effect of him once per turn. So this card is normal summoned and is sent to your graveyard. You can special summon this card from your hand. So if a normal summon or a normal monster sent from your field to graveyard, got it. You special summon it out. So basically, if you would climb into a link monster, you get to beam this out for additional climbing. And then if this card is in your graveyard, you can send one dragon monster from your hand to the graveyard to add this card to your hand. Interesting for climbing up additional ladders. Very curious to know just how this deck is going to play in terms of playstyle. Now, we have the Fire level 1, so you can only use the second effect with this card's name once per turn. Okay, I like that. Not really. So you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, or face up on the field to the graveyard, then target one dragon monster you control against 500 attack defense until the end of your opponent's turn. Why is this not a quick effect? And if a normal monster or monsters is sent to your graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, and special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. We have more of these that climb the ladder? Interesting. I don't know what to think about these. The next one is the Andrake, the God Dragon. Must be special summoned by a card effect. What? We're just outright getting hit with conditions out of left field here. So, must be special summoned with a card effect. You can use each of the first and second effect of this card's name only once per turn. So if this card is special summoned from your hand or deck, you can double this card's original attack. This thing is okay, this thing goes to 4k until the end of the next turn. If this card is special summoned from your graveyard, or if this card is special summoned while banished, you can target one monster your opponent controls to destroy that target. But I can special summon him as a 4000 beater? Okay, and that's from the hand or deck. Are they really going to give this deck away to special summon from the deck? 4K, by the way? That's a lot of power for literally no reason. A lot more than this deck actually should have. And, oh boy, my favorite things. I love Link 1s. Don't you guys? As if we haven't learned our lesson about Link 1s. So, middle left is our first one here. Archetype the Guarddragon. 1 level 4 or lower dragon monster. You can special summon one Archetype the Guarddragon only once per turn. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. If you cannot special summon monsters except for dragon monsters. Okay, cool. Restrictions on restrictions. During your main phase, special summon one dragon monster from your hand or deck to a zone this card points to on your field that has 2 or more monsters pointing to. So you get special summon a hand dragon to a zone your field that has 2 or more link arrows pointing to it. By the way, 4K on that previous monster, getting to be able to special summon for no fucking reason. Why? The next one is Episti the Guarddragon. 1 level 4 lower dragon monster. Literally, we're going to just be able to beam out this whole archetype. So we, once again, same restriction. You only can special summon once per turn. Okay. You don't special summon monsters except for dragon monsters. Why are we putting these restrictions on these? Did somebody think they know something more broken than this? So you can target one dragon monster in your possession that is banished or in your graveyard. Special summon it to a zone on your field that 2 or more link monsters are pointing to. So the condition for this is we're going to be shitting out multiple link monsters. You're going to be having some weird conditions for monster zones to be able to trigger these effects. I don't necessarily feel like that's very rewarding, but okay, I'll bite. It's interesting, especially the wording on these. Now, We got Agapain. Oh, this is up, down. Ah, yes. It's 2 dragon monsters to make this, okay? So top, center, bottom, down. 2 dragon monsters. You can only special summon 1 Agapain the Guarddragon once per turn, okay? You don't special summon monsters except for dragon monsters. Conditions! I love them! During your main phase, special summon 1 dragon monster from your extra deck to either a zone on your field that has 2 or more link monsters pointing to it, or an extra monster zone that has 2 or more link monsters pointing to it. Are we supposed to extra link with this deck? How many... Okay, so my first question is, how many link monsters are they going to give this deck? How many... The fact that this special summons 1 from the extra deck for free is pretty good. I'm... Interesting, Konami. You've got my attention. This is very interesting. Guarddragon's Barrier. Okay, cool. So this is a field spell. You can only use the first effect with this card's name only once per turn. So you could target 1 dragon monster you control until the end of your opponent's turn. It gains attack and defense equal to the combined link rating of all cards on the field times 100. That's not a lot. Once per turn of exactly 1 dragon monster you control, no other cards will be destroyed by battle card effect, and send 1 normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard instead. So they gave them the Yang Zing path treatment, the ability to destroy 1 in the deck, or well, it's the ability to self-replace. So you have built-in protection once per turn for only 1 dragon. I don't like the fact that it says exactly 1 dragon, but I understand why you have to word it that way, because we don't need fucking Return of the Dragon Lord shenanigans part 2, where your opponent has to like blow through multiple things, because this is a field spell. Like, to be granting that level effect would just be pretty dangerous to the overall game. Guarddragon of the World Legacy. Okay, so this is another World Legacy card. You can only activate 1 card of this card's name once per turn. Okay. When this card is activated, target 1 level 4 or lower dragon monster in your graveyard, either add it to your hand or special summon it. I like cards with clauses like this because they have the means to kind of be an extender. I think looking at this deck and the general way that it looks like it's attempting to play now, that this will be very good. The fact that this is also once per turn for the revival is okay, but I mean, it is a continuous card, so I mean, they can't have us dropping multiples of these. And once per turn, you can target 1 dragon monster you control, you can move it to another main monster, or you can move it to another main monster zone on your field. So, cool, we have movement, I guess? Like, I guess that's cute. Card just... I don't know. Like, I like the way the archetype's going, but, like, I have to move my stuff. So, Guarddragon's Awakening. This is a continuous trap card. Ignore use first effect of this. Okay, so you can send 1 effect monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon in defense mode 1 level 4 lower dragon normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So I get to trade in my effect monsters for other things. I guess this is kind of cute because I can trade in, it just specifically says 1 effect monster. So you could just hand trap and turn it into something else. You know, I think a lot of people kind of discount hand trap value in decks like this because, like, this is going to be a combo deck, and you are going to have to play hand traps to make sure that you can actually participate in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But I mean, hey, being able to trade in for something better, okay, I like this one. I normally don't like trap cards, but for what this does for the deck, like, this isn't too bad, actually. And then, let's see here. This is supposed to be the big one. So, Guarddragon Corruption. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name once per turn. Tribute 1 dragon monster and target 2 cards on the field and destroy them. We got an Icarus attack, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't actually think that Konami was going to do this. But they gave dragons an Icarus attack. Like, I know how many people love dragon support. Like, it's... Hear me out. It's dragon support. It is what it is. Take it with a grain of salt. Very interesting. So, I like the archetype. I wanna see more support. I wanna see where they're going with this. And I will give this a pass in my book just because Guarddragon Corruption. It's been a while since we've had Icarus attack be good, but you had to give it to another archetype. Like, the last 4,000 times I had to deal with Icarus attack, I was in Blackwings, but now you're giving it to dragons. Like, congratulations, Chaos Dragons. you got something good. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.